Alright guys, welcome to One Mobile Gaming, and what we are doing is we're not exploring the map, but what we are doing is just focusing on productivity for the island. So we're just focusing on upgrades that benefit the island instead of having to fend off any unwanted people, which would divert upgrading time to defense. I definitely advise, if you are playing this game, to watch the adverts and get the extra materials. I have purchased the battle pass and the extra builder, as you can see, because I'm upgrading the boat and the wood workshop. So on the battle pass, I'm currently level 8. I was close to 10, but I've been losing quite a lot and I've been pushed back, so we are fully refreshed. The flamethrowers are actually pretty decent, to be fair. I don't think, oh, they do have a bonus, a health bonus. The same with the tanks. Way more health than the tank. So let's go ahead and see if we can claw our way back up a little bit more. Done that. We are getting an achievement for destroying buildings. That last attack I just did was poorly executed. I don't know why I sent the warriors in first. Because sometimes if people have got those grabbers, you want to have something fairly robust. So it kind of concentrates the fire and then send something of a weaker stature to try and push through. Those warriors are pretty fast on their feet, so holding out for the right moment can be a bit tricky. you can see, we have now lost. A couple more buildings on there. That was so poor. I don't even know what I was thinking about putting those tanks in so far back. It's the first couple of battles of the day, so we'll chalk it up to just getting our feet wet. Okay. Well, we did pull it back there. Still way behind though. Got to get all the way back up to level 10 before we can even start making any more progress. Or might get ourselves a chest when he's finished. Old mate, he's taking his sweet time. Gonna have to have a jiggle around all the defences and everything. A lot of my upgrade focus on the tree has really just been on getting the troops on the ground and making some progress on the leaderboard, but that edge that I had at the beginning has started to fail me now. As we can see, I've dropped down 2 levels. A bit more focus on upgrades and attention to where things are going, or being placed rather. Might give us a bit of a better chance. Oh, come on mate, what are you doing? really we can do. Waiting for old matey to go back. Quite a lot of these we can claim. I have started a little clan here, so if you can come and join me, it is open, I believe. Yeah, anyone can join, just for a bit of a laugh, really. Nothing serious. We can try some really hard stuff. That's why I'm not claiming my prizes. We'll keep all of these. There's something special if we get enough people in there. Finally. Well, we do get a claim. There's nothing to shout about. I'm trying to keep the keys. I want to keep the keys to see how close we can get to that 90. If it's too much of a stretch, we'll buy some other stuff off the tree, but if we can punch through a bit more, then we should. Absolutely trashed so quick. It's just storming in. Well, we're gonna have to pay some attention to that at some point. Let's just right. Oh, we got something. One more box to collect. We'll see where that brings us. I know the shield is 100,000 more tokens. We may or may not get that. Having a flare right now would be handy. That was not good. Oh, the guy still hasn't finished. really after the mech, if I'm honest. They seem to have a pretty good bonus on them through the things that I've unlocked through the tree so far. I just think spending it on these tanks and that, they are pretty robust as they are. The tanks not so much as the flamethrower in the tank, but if we put too much into it, we'll be delaying getting up to the mech. So if we could sort of just limp it through, try and get to where we want. That other player is taking a bit of time again. Here we go. Got a box. The shield is obviously something worthwhile putting into. We are 60 keys, sorry. I think we should just hold on to them. We'll upgrade the shield as a worthwhile investment. And as we're having to use keys, not so much credit. That's needed. We'll dump that there. Right, everything seems to be ticking along alright. Like I said, we're not entertaining the map so much. We're sticking with the more battles and grinding, I suppose, aspect of it. I'm going to leave it there with you guys. If you like what you see and you're enjoying it, do subscribe, and I will post another video when there's something to update, when we can have a look at something to see how much has changed. We'll catch up with you then.